Hey everybody, I'm Raven Maureen, and as promised, I told you guys that I would share with you everything that I bought in New York while I was in the city for New York Frocktails. So I decided to stay in Queens and not really travel out too far to the garment district, just because a lot of those stores aren't open on Sunday, and unfortunately that was really the only day that I had the time to shop because it was just a jam-packed weekend. But I found some really great things at some of the same places that I bought things from in the summer, and I actually gave another store another try. So go ahead and check this out. I'll be popping in and out to share with you guys everything that I bought from each store. So I took the Q8 down to 168th Street and Jamaica Avenue, and the bus stop is actually right in front of the store, so it was really convenient. And if you recall, in the summer I was not very impressed with their inventory, but I was super impressed with the bargains that they had in the shop, and so I did share it on this channel. This time around I took my time and I really looked through the racks, and I even checked out some of the notions like these boxes and even the buttons as well. The bargains are still the same, ranging anywhere between like $1, $2.99, $3.99. I think the most expensive bolt or yardage that I saw in here was about $9, and that was their special events, occasions, wedding fabric and whatnot. So I picked up 3 things. The lady that is cutting my fabric, she was super sweet, super helpful, and she just knew what she was doing. So I really enjoyed my time here with her. She actually gave me a deal on this fabric here, which I talk about more in my reveal portion of the video. And there go some buttons that I bought as well. So at Saveathon, you guys saw me pick out like 3 different things, which is a total turnaround from the last time I was there. I was really turned off from when I saw like some of the fabric and the quality and whatnot. This time around, I really tried to give it another try, just because I felt like there's got to be something in there. Like, they're in business for a reason, right? So I picked up this I guess you can call it like athleisure fabric. It was really giving me like strong Barbie core vibes. I got 2.5 yards of this, and it's got like this really cool geometric triangle shape. It's got pinks and turquoise and lime green in there, all that good stuff. I'm thinking maybe like a cute pair of leggings with maybe like a top if I have room or fabric for a top, but I really like this. I thought it was really cute, and it was like $3 a yard. So the next thing I got, which I'm super excited about, is this like knit mesh see-through black fabric. I think it's gorgeous, and I think if I make like a body contrast with it with like some black underneath, like to, you know, cover up the, you know, the bits and parts and whatnot. But I think this is really cute. I think this was like $2 a yard. I got this for 2.5 yards. And it's like 56 inches, and you know, with 4-way stretch, you can kind of take it however you need to take it, right? You can cut it however you need to cut it. But I thought this was so cute. Yeah. So again, under a solid, and these aren't like holes, there's actual fabric in between that, so it's kind of like a netting, but it's still a pretty decent netting, like, I'm not even gonna lie. So this next one I'm really excited about. I think it's great. So I call it tweed. Someone else who didn't think that it was tweed on the internet said that it may not be tweed. I don't really care. It kind of looks like tweed, so I'm calling it tweed. And if it's a polyester, then it's a polyester, but I like it, so we're gonna go with it. Oh my gosh, isn't she cute? So you guys, I got 4 yards of this tweed. I got 4 yards of this tweed. It was in the suiting section. And I think this was $3.99 a yard. And so yeah, it's really cute. It's got like that fringy edge right there. There are some parts that are a little dingy, so she gave me actually like a little bit of a discount on it, to kind of get rid of the bolt that she had or whatever was left on the bolt. And that was fine. I was good with it because hey, I got a washing machine. I can fussy cut. I'm not worried about it. To me, this is a steal. I can make a Chanel jacket if I wanted to. I mean, this is honestly what sewing is about. Sewing is about duping things that a lot of people can't afford, and I am a lot of people. So, you know, for those of you who say, oh, well, you're not using the real tweed, or like, oh, you're going to the cheap places or whatever, that is part of sewing. That is part of the sewing community. You don't have to spend $1 million to look like $1 million. And so yeah, if you see something cheap and it looks like it'll hold up, girl, get that fabric. So these are the buttons that I picked up, and I actually picked up 2, 4, 6. I picked up 8 because I was like, ooh, I can use them for my houndstooth sweater. And I was like, let me get 8 to kind of like round it off a little bit if I want to add extra buttons to anything. But yeah, I love this set. I knew immediately when I saw them, I was like, my houndstooth sweater. Immediately, yes. So I crossed the street and I headed over to AV Fabric, and this was another store that I went to over the summer. They have a very narrow space, but they have like a ton of fabric, and so they have everything from special occasion fabric, lots of lace, lots of sequins. They even have like sari cloth, I think, as well, and then they have your everyday ready to wear, like your rayon challis and things like that. This is very reasonable in here. They have notions behind the counter as well, so you see like the ribbon, the trim, thread, all of that good stuff as well. This gentleman was super helpful. He wasn't in the store last time when I was there in the summer, but he, you know, knew exactly what to do. One thing I noticed last summer and even now, they have their way of cutting it while standing up, and it's very accurate. You know, there's always more than one way to skin a cat, and so by no means did I feel like I got less fabric than if they were to cut it on the table or anything like that. And again, they were just super friendly, willing to help, ready to serve, and that's what I love about coming to this store. So then I did go back to the super narrow store, AV Fabrics, and they had switched up some of their items in there, which I was glad to see. I did see like 1 or 2 of the other things that I did buy during the summer, but I thought they had great stuff, really great customer service. Like, they're ready to help as soon as you walk in. And I also think that's because they don't want anyone to get hurt, but it works in our favor because they want to help you out. So I picked up this fabric. I got 3 yards of this. I just think it's cool. Like, I know it looks very like 80s or like 90s Saved by the Bell type thing. It's like a rayon challis, but I like it. I like it for a dress. I really like this. So yeah, really cool. Probably won't cut into it until next year, and that's okay. So this next thing I got, it looks a lot like leopard because it's got spots, but I really like it. I like it for like a little mini lounge set or something, like some cool pants. And I mean, that I don't have to wait to cut into that. Like, I can do that now if I wanted to, but I really like it. And this was also 3 yards, and both of these were, I think, $3.99 each, so it was basically $4, and then times 6 because I got 3 yards of each, so $4 times 6 yards. That was $24.
And just 3 doors down from AV Fabrics is HK Discount Fabrics. I had probably the most fun in this store last time, and this time they did not disappoint with their humor and just their overall customer service once again. So I picked up these 2 Georgette pieces and whatnot, and I talk about more about my experience and just how this went in my reveal.
So the last place I went to was HK Fabrics, and y'all, I love these guys. I loved them in the summer and I love them even more now. The guy who was helping me today, that day, he was like, yeah, because he noticed I was filming, and I was like, I'm so sorry, you know, I'm gonna pay, but I'm just filming. And he's like, oh no, don't worry about it. He's like, you were in here last time and you were filming. And I was like, oh yeah. And he was like, yeah, someone showed us your video and they were customers and they came in based on the video. And I was like I could have cried in the store. But I love that I was able to help out a business, help out a sewist. That's why I have this channel, right? That's why I do what I do. That's why you watching, that's why you do what you do. And so it's to make a difference, it's to make an impact, and it's to elevate people and places and things that you love, right? So that really touched me when he said that. And you know, it was a very, very sweet moment. I called Joe right afterwards and he was like, oh, like that's so sweet. So very, very cool moment. But anyway, let's get into the fabric I bought. So this is a Georgette that I picked up, and I love this groovy print. So like last summer when I was there in New York, I saw a lot of like groovy prints and they were just kind of out of my price range. And so I picked this one up, and it's a Georgette, 3 yards. I was like, this is gorgeous. I could do an overlay on a dress. I mean, the possibilities are just endless, like truly endless. I love it. I love it. It is so groovy and retro. And to be honest with you, I don't mind cutting into this for the season. Like, I'm into florals during the fall and winter. I just am. And then the next Georgette that I got was this one. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I like it. It's very 80s. It's very like, you know, it's very colorful. So I really like this, and I got 3 yards of it as well. Heck, it could even be a bathing suit cover up next year, because I'm sure we're going somewhere. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for coming by today and watching this video. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you can follow me at Raven Maureen on TikTok, Threads, and Instagram. See you next time. Bye.